Okay, guys, welcome back to Animation. If you all don't know me, I'm just around the internet trying to hopefully one day make movies. I did try to make an 8-minute anime. You could just check on my channel page and you can see it. It's still very much sloppy, but at least it's something. We're getting there. We're getting there. But like as you saw from the thumbnail, you saw the title. I'm here to talk about Higgsfield's I guess $100,000 challenge. So I've gone through the whole thing. I scrolled down through it, and I don't think this makes sense, or this would work out, so to speak. My reasoning behind it is I think Higgsfield might be just a little bit getting a bit desperate because in the past few days they've been doing like pretty much ridiculous deals. They say, "Oh, get 7 days of unlimited sea dance too if you refer someone," and they're more or less like pumping all these deals out, trying to get people to like spend as much credit as possible. And I don't think it's legit. And I'll let you know my reasoning behind it. The first one is for the $100,000 contest, or I think first of all, like the Higgsfield channel, they've kind of shifted away from like video production to more of ways you can generate money. I think ways to justify spending on the platform. So all their new content has been okay. Do this to make money, sell to clients and things like that. And we all know, at least to me, I don't think that's feasible. Not at least right now. But in the for the $100,000 credit, they released a video earlier on today stating more or less they had a new guy that they brought on called Syad, and he made an app, and what they said it was in the 2 day span was was kind of iffy. But if you did watch
And hopefully by the
the
time I come
video, I
back,
don't know if you
my
heard
DV
about it, but
Diary
if you
app that
did
I
watch the
published
video, he
earlier will
said
have
in
some
two
traction
days
in
he
the
got
Higgsfield
about
app portfolio.
15,000 views. Let's just see.
Okay guys, it's been 2 days since I published the app. Let's go ahead and check it out in the app library. Oh my god. The DV Diary app already has 15,000 views. That's genuinely insane. And what's even better is that users have
Okay, so like in this example, they brought a new guy onto the team, Syad. He designed an app, and within 2 days, the app had about 15,000 views and 27,000 credits spent on his app that he just built. So, 15,000 views in 2 days. That's crazy. Like that's crazy absurd. But as you'd see, I went on to the contest, so it's 5 days left, and I scrolled through all of what they had on here. If you can see, and you could probably go to the site itself, nothing comes close to even like 10,000. I went through all the way to the bottom. The highest I could find was about 7,000 somewhere, but this is his app. 16,000 views. I mean, it's from Higgsfield. This is the highest I could find, about 6,000. I think I saw someone that was about 7,000. So if they are indeed doing this competition, do you really think someone or one of all these other people would actually win the app or win the contest for $100,000 when his is just 16,000 in 2 days? Other people have been here for pretty much longer, and nothing is getting close enough to it. Like, not this is the highest I saw, but nothing is getting anywhere close to that, and that one was from the Higgsfield team. Now you could say, oh, probably they wouldn't consider themselves part of the team, but it's the marketing that's the whole thing. I don't know. I'm not saying they juiced up the views on their particular app, but what I am saying is they probably did that marketing just so they could get people hyped up, or more or less push people into coming in here and then spending money on the app. I've tried using the supercomputer platform, and in about 3 hours, yeah, about 3 to 4 hours, I'd already spent like $100 worth of credit just on the supercomputer platform, and that's what they were promoting to try and like design apps and stuff. From my understanding, they're just looking for ways to get people in as soon as possible, get them to spend as much money as possible. Who knows if it would probably be beneficial for them to where, the amount of people who come in and spend the money or spend the credits would amount to like the 100,000 that they say they pay out. I don't necessarily think they would, and if they did, like, what's to stop them from paying it out to someone on their team? Because realistically, as it stands today, the app that they made in 2 days, essentially it's 1A. There's no other person that comes close enough to that. But I believe they did that. They did that just to show people, or more or less to market to people that, look, you can do this, and in 2 days your app could get like 15,000 views. But there's nothing close to it at all, as you've seen. But yeah, that's just my understanding of the whole case. I think Higgsfield is a good platform. They've done their best. They've tried a lot. I personally think Seedance 2.5 might be a hindrance on them, because I think primarily what they started out as was like a video production site, and with what we've seen from Seedance 2.5, at least online, is if you're interested in video production, I believe their platform can pretty much hold everything you would need. So Higgsfield is trying to look for another way to either stay relevant or try and get people doing other things on the platform, so to speak. But in terms of designing an app, like it's like it's not gonna work, and it's just not it. It's just not it. Like, you can't just like design an app in 2 days and then charge people for it. If you could design it in Higgsfield, what's to stop them from just going into Higgsfield and designing it for themselves? Not to say that someone can't come up with a creative idea or something like that, but the idea of designing an app in 2 days, getting 15,000 views, 27,000 credits spent, it's just not it. But just as I've increasingly noticed that what they're pushing out now is, oh, make money. It's not. It just reeks of something else under the hood. That's just what I think. But that's my take on it. Higgsfield is a really good platform. They're doing their best. They're innovating. They're doing a lot. But I just feel lately they've kind of been they've kind of changed lately, and their contents have become, the quality of the content they've been producing aren't as good as before. I liked them when they were more focused on video. That's probably because that's predominantly my interest. And the movies they were making, the Higgsfield originals, those were awesome. Like, those were really, really good. But now it seems like they've abandoned it for the most part, and they're on other stuff, that looking for ways to get people just to spend credits. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think about it. Do you really think do you actually think the contest is a way for them just to get people to spend credits? I would genuinely really want to know. So if you do think so, if you don't mind leaving it in the comments below, I will respond to as much as I can. But yeah, so I'll just keep following along, and as the tools advance, I'd like to create more videos on them. But yeah, if you like what I'm doing, I'm ultimately looking to eventually make like a movie and stuff. Just follow along, leave a comment. Peace, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching the video thus far. I appreciate it. If you'd like to know, I did try to make an 8-minute short anime. I'd call it clip. I don't like when people say short films. It's not a film. Either way, I made like an anime. I tried to make an anime, but you can check out the anime and just see where the quality is at right now. But yeah.